Ladies and gents, welcome back to the Gaming Apocalypse. I'm Wraith, and this is a Plague Tale Requiem. We're trying to find our way to Hugo. Last episode we did get to kill the Count, which was awesome. But we also lost our Nod, which sucks. But at least he got to see us kill the Count, so he got his revenge in a way. And unfortunately, we lost Hugo, and the Count took him to Marseille, of all places. You know, hey, you ruined my little island, and basically sank it into the sea. Let's take you to a giant city, because that's going to be a brilliant idea. And of course, Hugo has destroyed that city completely and totally, because he believes that Amicia is dead. It's basically following the same path that the last macula carrier went through that started up the Justinian plague. So it's proving interesting. We're kind of stuck in some kind of fever dream thing. Sophia has, I don't know if she broke her leg or just severely jarred it. Whatever she did, she's not able to walk. So she's not here. Lucas is somewhere. And Amicia, like I said, we're stuck in some kind of hallucinogenic fever dream place while trying to make our way over to Hugo. Apparently the nebula not only blocks out the sun, it makes you hallucinate as well. Who knew? So, it's like the original LSD or something, but airborne instead of liquid. Anyways, I think the only way we're going to be able to figure this one out is to get back into it and keep trying. So let's do that, shall we? But first, remember, if you're enjoying the video, please do give it a thumbs up. It really helps keeping the YouTube overlords happy. And also remember that you're awesome. So be awesome to others, okay? All right, let's hop back into this. Okay, so like I said, fever dream state kind of thing. These are the giant phoenix statues. Hugo said, "You're still thinking about it in the old way. You need to try something new. All I have is my sling. I've already chucked rocks at this thing. I can do it again." That doesn't do anything at all, except make a nice little echo. I wonder. The old way was following where the bird is looking. What if I what if I go the opposite direction of the bird? I've tried, because I tried following it just back to the other bird that was there, and that didn't do anything. But what if I ignore that entirely and instead go in literally the opposite direction that the bird was pointing in? Will that do anything?
Yes, that's it, I think. I'll keep going.
Ah.
What's happening to me? I feel...
Okay, well, that's progress. That's something.
I know you're lost and scared, but I'm with you.
I'll do whatever it takes. I want to see you.
Okay, this did something. Ooh.
What is that? Hugo, where am I?
Okay. This is like the Temple of Doom on steroids.
Not them. No! Go away! Hugo! Please, what's that now? What the hell? Get back! You're still just goddamn rats! I'll burn you all! You want me to run away? I'll get him back! You hear me?
voice, but it scares you. There are too many, Amicia.
I don't care!
But I do. It hurts to see you fight like that.
Like what?
Like before. And each battle mattered.
They still matter! They do! Stop coming! No!
Is he fighting like each battle mattered?
What happened? No, I'm back. I went back. Hugo, what did I do?
You're stuck in your head. It's hard to move forward when you're scared. I know. It's all right. You will do it.
I will. I'll do it again.
Okay, so a phoenix statue.
It must work the same way. I need to go back there.
So if I run away from the phoenix statue,
Way out. I need that way out. Far from those birds. Keep a straight line. You'll get there.
so this time I need to ignore the statues and just stay on the straight line. Right? Yeah,
You're
that
doing
seems to be the way.
it. You're learning. Hang on. Hang on.
Yep. So Hugo's saying,
Those things are close. Do better this time. Get this right.
wait a minute.
The brazier won't stop them. You've got to be sharper.
What if I put it out?
There! I get it! This is pointless. I surrender. I'm tired of all this. Too tired to fight. Please, I need to see you.
I'm proud of you.
Where are you?
I'm here.
Hugo, come, come! I thought I'd never see you again.
Me too.
I was so scared.
But you've done it. Can you walk?
Yes. Do you know how to get out of here?
Yes. Come.
Let's go. Let's leave this hell. One way or another.
Amicia, I thought you were dead. I really did.
I know.
I felt like I was all alone. So I made a mistake.
Hugo, we tried all we could.
But it's a big mistake. So many people are dying right now. I can feel it. And it's just the beginning.
Let's just
Yeah.
get out of here.
Well,
We can make it stop. We'll find Mother's house. And live. Really live.
But
We've earned it. This place feels familiar.
the way out is at the very end.
Hello. Can I do something for you?
Hello? We met already. Hey, what's going on with you?
It's the boy! He killed her!
I'm sorry.
Killed her? What the hell? What's going on?
She's right. I'm doing this.
How? I see no rats.
It's the mistake I made. It's what I've become.
Let's not stay here. Come.
We need to fix this, Amicia.
We'll find a solution. But first we must get out of here.
Yes.
I think being in here is the solution.
Look at them.
Oh, I can't go around. I have to go through the marketplace. So I can watch everybody die. This is...
Hand these people.
You have to stop this.
I can't.
Just focus. You did it before.
Have you already forgotten?
It's a lie. It's the macula playing tricks.
I am the macula now. I am.
What? No.
You knew it could happen. It's too late.
No.
I let the macula take all of me. Now this is what happens.
I know.
You must something. We must stop people from dying.
This isn't going to ask me to do what I think it's going to ask me to do.
Hugo, can it stop?
I'm eating with Amicia. Not just them, but all the others. And even more as the rats spread.
So this is the end.
Not completely. We have one chance. The last one.
Tell me. I'll do anything.
It's going to ask me to kill Hugo.
You know already. You must stop me. To stop the macula.
Hugo, you can't ask me that.
You're the only one who can stop me from becoming a monster.
You're not a monster.
I will be. If I kill all I love. All these nice things you showed me.
I understand, but
Are
please,
you
Amicia,
seriously going to ask me to do this?
I'll try.
There has to be a different way.
All right. What now? Hugo, where are you? Where are you?
I'm sorry. But you're ready now. To save everything.
Ready? How can I be ready for this?
I know. But I can't stop myself now. Only you can stop me.
Hugo!
I love you. I've been happy with you. Goodbye, Amicia.
I love you. I love you so much.
It's going to make me kill Hugo. There's got to be some alternative thing to it.
But when you're gone, there'll be nothing else. I'll be alone. All alone. I can't.
Why is Lucas wearing my crossbow?
Lucas.
I'm here. I'm here.
Oh no.
Can you stand up?
Yes.
He's there.
Yes.
Do you know what you have to do?
Yes.
I know what the game is asking me to do. Nice that the rats aren't, devouring us. Which is interesting because that means there is still something of Hugo in there. If he's forcing the macula to let the rats, or to have the rats move out of the way and not kill us. Is there a way to sever the macula from Hugo?
Amicia, we're here.
I know.
And that's how they end the game. Holy shit. That is not how I expected that game to end. I mean, Roller Coaster doesn't even begin to touch on what this game was. How do you... All that time spent protecting Hugo, only to have to turn around and be the one to take Hugo down. Excuse me. I mean, there towards the end, I kind of saw it coming, but I wasn't expecting the game to actually get that dark and make me do this. But, jeez. First The Walking Dead, now this, like, I really know how to pick them, don't I? It's interesting that there's no music over the credits. It's just the sound of the waves. And a gull crying. Based off what I've seen so far, this game... I would actually rate the first game higher than this one. Purely because, like, this game natively supports ultrawide, which is awesome. I love that. But this game also had a lot more bugs in it that I found, including a couple times where I had to literally restart to either get the area to load correctly and get enemies to load in, stuff like that. Dealing with crash to desktop. So, even though this game definitely had bigger moments of just like, oh shit, I feel like, oh, we get I guess an epilogue. I feel like the first game did a better job overall. Oh, it's been a full year. Okay. Is that Amicia? Looks like it. She must be purposely keeping her hair short then, because after a full year, her hair should have grown out a pretty decent amount by now. So she must be cutting it short. A couple of very small saddlebags. Still rocking that weird elbow armor. It's a nice cloak that she's got on, which looks like it's Hugo's old cloak. Which is a little bit disturbing.
Feels higher each time. Oh, Sophia. You came!
Of course. I wouldn't miss this. Careful, I smell like a goat.
Well, then welcome to your land, goat.
How do you feel? Are you ready?
I guess so.
No point in wasting time then.
Wait.
So, what exactly are we doing now?
Let's go.
As you wish. I left the horses up there. So, what have you been up to these last months?
Walking, fixing the house, trying to exhaust myself.
Does it work?
It's better. Yes.
Good. You had me pretty worried, you know.
I'm fine, Sophia. It's been a year.
Already?
And how's the business going?
Good. Doing more legal trading these days.
Oh, what happened?
Well, I just want to live longer.
Really?
I like a quiet sea better than a storm. Speaking of which, we'll depart tomorrow.
Great. Great.
Is our alchemist coming?
Lucas. Oh, no. He's still on the road. Studying.
All by himself. They grow up so fast.
He needed this.
Whew. Getting chilly.
Let's pick up the pace a bit.
Well, good to see that if she had a broken leg, it's healed pretty decently. Nice little mountain stream.
So, do you know where we can put you ashore?
Not yet. But I think I'll know when I come across the signs.
Of the macula.
Yes. It leaves marks on things and people. I think I can find where the next carrier and protector will rise. The next plague. I want to set the path for them, like Aelia did for us.
No use telling you just to rest, then.
None.
Fine.
I mean, there was only, what, a 600-year gap between
It
the two
smells
of you?
so good. And the quiet.
Yes. I'll miss it.
Can I cut through here? That is a gorgeous shot right there. There's just nothing quite like a waterfall in real life. And the in-game ones are pretty darn good these days too, so. So what are we heading off to do exactly?
Getting there.
Obviously, there's the horses right there.
Boys, this is Amicia. Be kind to her. It's a special day.
Hi. Can you give me some time? I have one last thing to do.
Take as much as you want. My back still hurts from the road.
No storm coming?
You're the only one I see.
It won't take too long. It's going to be all right. The sea will look so flat compared to this.
Holy shit. Again, just such gorgeous landscape compared to, you know, what we've been seeing. The destroyed cities in Marseille and all that insanity. This is just, ugh. It's, even though I don't think anything's ever gonna, like, fix Amicia, so to speak, with the amount of trauma that she's gone through. But you gotta admit, seeing something like that on a daily, that would be tonic for the soul right there.
Come on, you're getting there.
I still don't understand the elbow armor. Doesn't feel like it would help much with the kind of weaponry that Amicia uses. It doesn't really provide any protection. 'Cause it's not like she's going, you know, Tony Jaa throwing elbows.
I'm coming in.
Who are you talking to, Amicia? It's me, I'm coming in. Who or what are you talking to?
It's going to be all right.
Some massive bird nests up there. What kind of birds are these? She built a cairn.
Hey. They didn't used to come here before. I always knew you'd be good at making friends. I wasn't sure I was ready, but Sophia's here. I'm sorry. Why is it so hard?
What is grief, if not love persevering?
We never backed down, right? We held. May this earth remember how much you loved it. May it remember all you gave to protect it. I remember. And I won't let it be forgotten.
Interesting epilogue there. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna see a third game from this series. And I don't think that Amicia is going to be able to do much as far as figuring out where the macula is going to rise again. Purely because, I mean, it was cool that she did that with the, the last ones, but it was like a 600-year gap. I don't think she's going to be able to do much. What is up with these games and child murder? Or child death, I guess. I'm going to let the credits roll. I don't know if there's going to be anything at the end of them or not. Like I said before, it's a very solid game. I definitely would recommend playing it. And I love the fact that it supports ultrawide. I do kind of have some issues with the fact that it still has some bugs in it like that. I feel like that's something that should have been caught in QA. Where, like, hey, you can't progress past this part without exiting and restarting the game because none of the enemy soldiers spawned in. You know, weird stuff like that shouldn't happen. So, but on the flip side, it was a really good storyline. It was very enjoyable. There at the end, that was kind of rough, but yeah, overall, if you're wondering about it, if you want to play it, by all means, go out, buy a copy, play it. It is definitely worth your money. But yeah, I think that's going to be it. Like I said, I'm going to keep letting the credits roll just in case there's some other little tidbit at the end. I don't think there will be, but I don't know. We just got an epilogue, so it would feel weird to have an end credit scene after an epilogue chapter, but I guess anything's possible. If nothing else, at least this time the credits rolling has the soundtrack playing, which is quite nice as well. Charlotte McBurney, Logan Hannon, Kit Connor. Looking to see if there's any names that I recognize in the voice actors. Nothing jumping out at me. Of course, I don't know that many voice actors either, but none of them really jumped out at me, so. Ah, okay, so they had a different studio do the French voice production and work. Interesting. Though when you think about it, that is the best way to do it, is to have people that are, you know, like, that is their primary language. Have them do it. Count Victor of Arlay. I sort of want to go back through and replay the games. Like, not on here. Not as another recording. But just to go back through and replay them, but replay them in French. Because, as I mean, the game is set in France. The characters are French. Like both this game and the first game. So I feel like it would be more accurate to the entire experience. I kind of want to do that, but at the same time, I don't know if I'd be able to keep up with both the gameplay and reading the subtitles at the same time. I don't know if I'm good enough to do that or not. I mean, as you can tell, I'm not particularly good at gaming anyways, based off the number of times that I've died in these games. But hey, you know. But obviously, since this title is ending, we'll be moving on to a new series. I'm thinking about dialing back from being hour-long episodes down to just half-hour episodes. Those seem to do a little better. So I think the next series we're probably going to do that. And then I think we're also going to be going into the Tomb Raider universe. So still a female protagonist. Sorry about that. The sinus infection of a couple weeks ago finally left, just in time for all of the trees in the neighborhood to decide, hey, I'm going to shake all my pollen out all over you. So, hooray. Quantic Lab. Made me think of Quantic Dream for a minute. But yeah, so I think we're going to probably switch over to half-hour episodes for the afternoon upload as well as the morning time uploads. And like I said, I think we're going to be playing around with Tomb Raider as the next afternoon game I'm going to go with the Tomb Raider 2013. I'm not going to go with the older ones. Partly because the older ones are just really rough, graphically speaking. And also, some of them I don't know how I would even be able to get. So it's just easier to do it this way. So yeah, it'll probably be the 2013 one. And like I said, it'll probably be half-hour episodes instead of the full hour long. Because, again, I feel like the hour-long episodes aren't... Admittedly, it's a big time commitment for folks, especially with a fairly new channel like mine. So, hey, you know, it's all good. So we'll swap it up and see how it works. Alright, we're getting close to the end of the credits here. Hooray! I mean, all the way around, though, golf clap for Asobo Studio. Ah, see? There is something else. That's a baby's arm. It's a baby's arm that's displaying the macula. And I'm hearing a breathing machine? Like a respirator? Oh, special paint for the crossbow. Go to the extras menu. New Game Plus. You can now create a new game slot on a special difficulty skill with all codex upgrades and skills obtained in your last playthrough. So basically, I'd have everything except for the 2 upgrades on the alchemy tree. Well, that's pretty slick. Okay, well, that's that. You saw it here. That is Plague Tale Requiem. Overall, like I said, the game still has some buggy spots in it that need to be worked out. But overall, it's an excellent story. It's an excellent game. I'm still depressed that it made me do what it made me do. I'm not cool with having to kill the little brother that I've been protecting for 2 games. But at the same time, it's interesting that he understood that he had to sacrifice himself to protect the world. That's actually really interesting to me. Like, I mean, I know plenty of adults that wouldn't do that, so the idea that he's willing to do it is just kind of crazy to me. But yeah, that was A Plague Tale Requiem. So, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. It does help out tremendously. If you want to make sure you don't miss out on any of the news, reviews, how-tos, or playthroughs here at the channel, which will include Tomb Raider 2013 shortly, don't delay. Subscribe today. Till next time, thanks very much for watching. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And remember, life can get rough sometimes. So, good luck, have fun, stay awesome. Catch you in the next one.